Welcome back to Halftime Report. In the last 20 years, India witnessed double-digit monsoon deficit 3 times, and Centrum in a recent note indicates that India's monsoon patterns are always different. So to decode the impact of extreme weather on the fertilizer sector, we're joined by Kishor Rungta, the Chairman and Managing Director at FACT. Mr. Rungta, good morning and thanks a lot for joining in. Before I ask you about your own business, there's lots happening as far as the monsoon situation is concerned. There's a possibility of an El Nino. There's also unseasonal rains which has impacted the crop quite a bit. Your own business has, of course, had a decent trajectory. But given that we are staring at perhaps what could be a volatile monsoon season, how do you think all of that would impact your business? How has extreme weather hit your business in the past?
Yes, fine. Good morning. I would like to tell you one thing, that if you see the IMD predictions, the monsoon is predicted at 96%, so which is more or less normal. And if you see the prediction for the southwest regions, it is being informed that it is going to be normal. Right now, what heat waves we are going through, definitely it has got impact. But anyway, the month of March, April is the lean period for all the fertilizer companies. So we don't sell much of the product in these 2 months. But from May onwards, from 20th of May onwards, we feel the demand will be as normal as it was there in the last year. So we don't find any difficulty in selling our product for the company and for the industry as a whole.
So, Mr. Rungta, can you quantify that? Because I'm sure you must be getting the trends intact because sales are going to pick up May onwards. How does it compare, say, to last year? And what are you predicting for the entire season? Yes,
this is a Kharif season going on. Basically, the season will start from 15th of May to September till 30th September. And if you see the last 2 years, the total consumption was 305 lakhs metric ton of various grade of fertilizer. So we are anticipating that in this Kharif also, the total requirement will be 305 lakhs metric tons. And in the Rabi season, which will start from October to March 2024, that will be 320 lakhs metric tons. So it will remain more or less intact.
All right. Mr. Rungta, I just wanted to know your thoughts on the nano fertilizer segment. I mean, we had the fertilizer secretary speak about that. Are you looking at manufacturing nano fertilizers as well? Have you announced any sort of, investment behind this?
Nano fertilizer, right now only IFCO is making. We have signed an MOU with them that we are going to market the nano fertilizer in the southern India. So that is the only understanding we had done with the IFCO. So right now we will be only selling nano urea, which is being produced by the IFCO. We are not going to manufacture nano urea in our plant.
Okay. So you're not going to, so there's no additional investment that you're looking at doing for the nano fertilizer segment?
No, we are not going to add nano fertilizer production in our basket. Okay. But of course, we are going for capacity expansion. We will produce another 5 lakhs metric. That capex is going on.
So can you tell us about the capacity expansion? What are the plans? What will the capacity look like, say, 1 year down the line? And how much would you be investing? Will it be largely from internal accruals? Are you looking to, take on any debt?
Yes, here it is like that. We are going to spend almost 700 crore rupees for the capacity expansion. Our projects are going on, and we are going to add this another 5 lakhs metric ton of fertilizer in the month of, by end of 2024. So with this, my total production capacity will be 15 lakhs metric ton. Right now, we are producing 10 lakhs metric tons. We'll add another 5 lakhs metric tons.
Okay. The prices of natural gas have been revised. For example, from April 8th to the 30th, it has been set around $7.9 per MMBTU. What is the impact on the business?
Yes, see, this impact, what you are talking, that is basically for the pool gas price, and that is being supplied only to the urea plants. We are not manufacturing urea. We are manufacturing complex fertilizer. So the impact of this will not come to FACT at all.
All right.
You had sold almost, 500 acres of land in FY20. That's 482 acres. Wanted to know if there is any more non-core land that you have which you wish to sell or monetize, when that happens. And secondly, the subsidy that's outstanding from the government under the DBT regime.
Yes, you said correctly. Whatever we have sold prior to the previous year, 1920 and 2021, with that money we are going to add to the capacity expansion. And that is why we are not borrowing any money from the banks or institutions for the capex project. And right now, whatever surplus land was there, that we have already given to the government of Kerala. and there is no further surplus land available to us. Whatever tidbits lands are there, that will be used only for our expansion plan. So we are not going to do further monetization of the land. That is number one. And number two, with respect to subsidy, the government is going to announce the subsidy very soon. And till March, government has already cleared all the subsidy dues to FACT. So we don't have much of the outstanding now.
Just a follow-up on that, you said that gas price cuts will not impact you, but how is it that it will not impact you? Because you use it as a raw material, right?
That's correct. But see, what you are talking is a full gas price. Right now, what we are buying is from the market. We have made a long-term contract with the IOCL, and we have tied up with the Gorgon gas. So whatever will be the Gorgon gas, that will be given to the FACT, and this tie-up is for the 5 year with IOCL. So right now, the natural gas price, what you are talking, that will not have any impact on FACT.
So, but this tie-up that you've had, is it at a fixed price, this tie-up that you've had with IOC, and what price is it?
It's not an international benchmark price. It is with the Gorgon price. So whenever price goes up and down, it will have impact on us. Right now, price is in the decreasing trend.
Okay, just a quick word with regards to your input costs in any way, sir, because there were, there were reports doing the rounds that in the month of Feb, there was a hike by complex fertilizer manufacturers because of input costs rising. Where do things stand? Have you taken a price hike? Are you covered in terms of the incremental input cost price rise that we've seen?
Yeah, you said correctly. Last year, the price has shot up by almost 200-300%. But the government subsidy, if you see, it was increased from 1.75 lakhs crore to 2.25 lakhs crore. So the government has insulated. We have not increased the price at that point of time because we were getting additional subsidy from the government of India. So that is where we did not increase the price in last year. We kept the control on the MRP.
Okay, all right. Sir, thanks a lot for joining in. We've run out of time, but thanks for giving us, an update on the business and the way forward as well. Let's slip into a quick break on that note. On the other side, we'll get you more markets, more stock-specific action. The market is very quiet, but the Bank Nifty is doing quite well, 300 points in the green. So more on that coming up.